Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name's Caitlin from Florals.com, and today I'm bringing you a brand new Stretch Your Stash video. This was actually inspired by a layout that I saw in the Rediscover Your Stash Facebook group, which is an event group, so not exactly a regular group, but it's only for a limited time for the month of January, which I've talked about before, so I won't spend time talking about it now. But today we are looking at our wood veneer. And using that in a fun way. This will actually be a great layout to use a lot of wood veneer on, like I will show you in later. But again, this was inspired by a video or a layout that I saw, and I think Christina posted it, and she was unsure of where it was from because she saw it on Pinterest and it didn't have the source. But essentially what's going to happen is there's one photo, well actually I think on the other layout there were two photos, but on this one I'm using one photo and then putting this giant strip of wood veneer pieces down at the bottom. It's going to look really cool in the end, and it's like a collage, so this one was really fun to put together as well. So I decided to put a border of washi tape so I knew where to stop my collage. This layout turns out pretty simple. As you can see, I just have the wood grain background there, which is a paper from the Craftsmith Co. paper pad called Sea Glass. That's a couple years old maybe, but that brand can be found at Michael's. And right now I'm pulling out a bunch of wood veneer. I have some from Jilly Bean Soup, from Studio Calico, from Heidi Swap, from Recollections, from those online sellers that sell like the hearts and the stars and the butterfly. I have some of those. I'm not sure where the giant bird is from that's in the far left corner. I believe I picked that up at Joann's, but it wasn't Joann's brand. It was a mason jar brand. They're meant to be tied to mason jars as tags, but I'm using them for something else, obviously. But I'm just going to put together this little collage. It was really fun to put together, but also very hard to get everything to fit. I would suggest laying it out like I did here first before gluing it down. You do not want to mess this up. To glue all these pieces down, I decided to use my fine line bottle with my Scotch Quick Dry adhesive. It worked really well to hold all of these down. If you guys have specific questions about where each wood veneer piece may be from, please let me know. I'd gladly tell you. I'm pretty sure I know where they are all from, but I'm just going to start gluing these down. So while I'm gluing these down, I want to talk about a couple of other things. One being that most of the crafty creators have been talking about this in Facebook groups, but we got an email from YouTube the other day saying that we had new requirements to meet in order to be eligible for monetization. Now, monetization means that there's ads on your videos, of course. I mean, YouTube does that anyway, so to opt into monetization means you can put different types of ads on your videos, as well as getting some of the money from those ads for yourself. Otherwise, YouTube gets all the money from those ads. So since I have met the original requirements for that, I do monetize my videos. You guys will see ads sometimes, and I get part of those profits from those ads if I get enough views. So that's all great because I can put that money towards new equipment like my new lights or other scrappy supplies, things like that. Now, they sent an email with new requirements, which included having over 1,000 subscribers, which luckily I have thanks to you great people. I thank you so much for supporting me this whole time. You guys are wonderful. But one of the other requirements to reach before February 20th of 2018 is to have 4,000 watch hours. Watch hours means essentially you have at least 4,000 hours worth of people watching your videos in the last 365 days, which I think is personally an insane amount of views. And during the coming weeks, I'll be uploading more content for you guys so you guys can hopefully give me more watch hours before February 20th because I'd love to stay monetized. I know several other YouTubers who are having this issue with YouTube. Essentially, if you don't make the threshold payment, you're not going to be able to get paid unless you get remonetized, which will take a much longer time. I'm sure they'll up the stakes every so often. So I hope you guys enjoy these process videos. If there's something specific you want to see, please let me know. I'm going to work on a bunch of videos this coming weekend. A live stream is also coming this weekend, so be on the lookout for that. I'm trying to do as much as I can for you guys so you guys can have more content to watch and be inspired to create more. Currently on this layout, I am doing a bunch of layering. I used a piece of pattern paper from the Basic Gray Granola 6x6 paper pad underneath my photo, and now I'm doing a second one as well. This is a really old paper pad that I've had for quite some time, so I'm glad to be using up some of it. While I was rambling on about some of the other things, I pulled out a bunch of die cuts from my stash. The two on the photo that I just stapled down are from Pink Paisley. I got those, I think, from the C'est La Vie collection, which I picked up at Tuesday Morning a couple weeks ago. I think during Vlogmas, so if you guys want to check that out, I have all my Vlogmas videos in a playlist so you guys can see what was happening in the month of December. I also just glued down a little scrap paper behind my photo there. That paper is from the Kaiser Craft Finders Keepers collection, which I picked up from my local scrapbook shop a couple months ago. That one's kind of old. Next, I wanted to add a little bit more texture and dimension to my wood veneer palette here. So as you guys know, this is called Stretch Your Stash. This video inspired you to use your items in new ways. So today's was to use your wood veneer in a more prominent way. So this way is really showcasing the wood veneer and their texture and how they can work together to make this beautiful piece. So I hope you guys will try this out in some variety or another, and I hope you guys enjoyed this idea. Now I'm just going to finish embellishing off the page. I really like the way that the clusters came out that were around the photo, so you'll see me here just glue down those pieces. I also include a tag that says Love Always from the Kaiser Craft Finders Keepers collection as well. Now I'm pulling out one of these Pink Fresh Studio wood buttons. I think that's from their Outdoors collection. I'm not 100% sure what it's called, but I got that in the grab box from Pink Fresh Studio if you're interested in watching that video. I'm now looking through a bunch of my stickers, of course. I really love my system on stickers. I might make a whole video about that too, so I can show you guys how I organize my stickers on binder rings and how that works well for me. I used one of the October Afternoon blue label stickers underneath my cluster, as well as one in the top left in a new cluster that I'm creating with some more washi tape. These washi tapes that I featured on this layout are actually from Tuesday Morning as well, and I picked those up from American Crafts, I believe. I'm also trying to peel the backings off these acetate pieces from Pink Paisley since they definitely have the protective coating on them. So be sure when you're using acetate pieces like I did, you see if they have those coatings. Some do, some don't, but definitely worth a look. Now I'm looking through my flare box. I believe this one says More Sunshine something. It's from the Crafty Pocket. I've talked about her Etsy shop before. Absolutely amazing flare. 100% you need to check it out. Lastly, I'm adding enamel dots on my layout. These ones are from the Paper Studio, so at Hobby Lobby. I'm adding teal and gray, so they match my clustering. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you have a chance to watch some of my other videos to help me out this coming weeks. But thank you guys so much for watching this Stretch Your Stash. If you have an item you would like me to stretch in a new way, please leave it in the item comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!